happy, beautiful Sunday to you all. Well, I'm not doing a special Sunday breakfast, but I'm doing a special dinner. Yeah, I just let Bruce sleep. I got up and I wasn't feeling too good with my sinuses. So I took some, I wanted some toast. And I'm making the girls some eggs. I never went out there and checked on them yesterday. They pretty much have everything they need out in the coop. It's just too cold and too snowy to let them out. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I never went and seen them yesterday. But I'm gonna go today. Yeah, I'm gonna make a special dinner. MICHELE chicken. I don't know if I said that right. And some noodles, salad. Yeah. It's gonna be good. How are you all on this beautiful day? We're gonna get this done and we're gonna get writing in our visual pad for the week. Well, we didn't do it last week. I was lazy. Yeah, so we're gonna do it this week, and I'll bring you guys to do it with me. And let's get this Sunday started. Let's go see the girls. Scared me. Thank you. Special delivery from the water boy.
Water.
Thank you, hon. Okay. Let's let these girls out. Come on, ladies. I know you've been wanting to come out, probably. Here's everyone. Say hi to the subscribers before you eat. Yeah, right, Mom. You haven't been out in days. Yeah. Girls, how's it going? We got some eggs for us. Whoa, look at all the eggs. You girls are good. Good girls. Yeah. Only one dirty egg. Not bad. Can't complain. No. Look at that. Look what the girls laid. Two, 4, 6 eggs. I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Are you saying hi to everyone? Look at all the eggs they laid. Are they good girls? Oh, such good girls. Look at that, you guys. Nice and clean for my girls. Yeah. Nice and clean. Their perches stay clean with that stick that Bruce found. Their perches never get dirty. And nice food and water. Clean nesting boxes. Oh, the dogs are out going crazy. Okay, girls, I don't know. Do you want to stay out or in? Huh? Maybe I'll leave the door open. You guys can hang out on the porch. I told you they wouldn't eat the strawberry tops. But we're going to leave them fresh water here. They got food inside. The two old girls, they always seem to stay inside when it's cold. Smart ladies. These two won't go far. Jenny girl! She don't like the cold either. No. You girls. Bruce is putting peanut butter in the feeders for the woodpeckers. Huh?
It's not peanut butter.
It's peanut butter.
No, it ain't.
What is it?
It's my own mixture.
Well, yeah, peanut butter and seeds.
Oh, you can't just say I'm putting peanut.
Oh. Whatever. Okay. The old girls are in the coop. These three, I think they're gonna, I don't know what they're eating on the porch. I don't know. Coco, you ready to go in? Sandy, she can stay out forever. She loves to be outside.
She's back in service after 10 years.
Uh-huh.
She's back in service after 10 years.
Who? Is that the one you got from the thrift store?
Oh, that's the one I found
You found that one in your garage?
outside.
Outside? Okay guys, we got a blank slate here. Let's plan our week. Okay, let's do our vision page. So this is Love Week, and we're going to celebrate our love for our little family here. And we're going to celebrate Valentine's Day all week long. So this week I want to get walking to the lake because it's going to be warmer with the dogs. So we need to get down to the lake, you guys. I have to do a couple things with Nate this week. Yeah, I have to do that with Nate. I have to do Valentine treat bags. I got to make those up this week, which means I got to go shopping. Love shopping. Woo. Oh. We'll pick that up later, you guys. You can't get through a video without Michelle dropping or something. Okay, the dogs need baths this week. We got to give them their Valentine's baths. Lots of cooking for Valentine's Day this week, guys. Woo! Just to remind you, Bruce is off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. He'll be with us. Okay. I might look at a few vans. Not at some of these lots. They're criminals. Bruce laughs at me.
Everybody's a criminal.
We gotta do some reading. I'm gonna do an hour reading after I'm done here with you guys. And this is gonna be our Valentine's week, you guys. Woohoo! Lots of fun, and you guys can join me, and I'll bring you along, and we'll just have a grand old Valentine's Day week.
Without the pest.
Yeah. Make sure you get lovin' in your house. Send out lovin's, little treats, little Valentines, little hugs and kisses. Yeah, little hugs and kisses for the babies too, for the fur babies, all fur babies. Yeah, they need a treat too for Valentine's Day.
That's right, we do.
No, I'm talking about the dogs.
I'm a fur baby.
And the animals.
I got hair on my face.
And the chickens.
Doesn't that count?
So, let's go read for an hour. I started reading this. I read an hour yesterday, and I'm going to read another hour today. So let's go reading. Maybe we should have some chips. See, Bruce is showing his loving by picking up my pens that I dropped.
Yes, you lovely thing.
Thank you, honey.
Anything for
Thank you for showing your loving.
The big love.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have some chips And I'm going to hand you off to Bruce. He's going to bring you to town. So make sure he behaves with you.
Yay! Come with me. Good morning, people. I just want to tell you, before you leave the house, you always check to have your list. Not like my wife. Woo! I'm free! Woo! Sunday! Enjoy the ride, people!
Okay guys, so I'm gonna make a dinner that you can, if you're on a budget or anything, or you're trying to save money, you can make for your husband for Valentine's Day. And it's cheap, and it won't cost you a lot of money, and it's very easy and simple to do. That's what's for Sunday dinner today. On budget Valentine dinner that you could share with your husband. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this little recipe, and I hope some of you can use it if you're on a budget. Okay, let me show you what you need and what we're making. We're going to make Marcella chicken. Okay, you need 2 chicken breasts and cut them in half so you get like 4 pieces, and then you can flatten them a little bit if they're still thick with your hammer. Okay, so I got 4 pieces of chicken there. Well, actually it's 2 breasts. So buy 2 breasts, cut them in half, and then you'll get 4, like I said. You need some chicken broth. I make my own with my bouillon. And then you need some mushrooms, onions, like a shallot. That's a shallot. Garlic. Now you could use, I used a whole head of garlic. You could use less if you want. Fresh parsley. You need flour, and I put salt, pepper, and garlic in the flour. You need 2 tablespoons of butter. Oops, I'm off here with my filming. 2 tablespoons of butter, and then roll them in the flour and then put them aside, okay? Now salt and pepper your chicken, and then we'll get started. I did both sides, salt and pepper. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to use my cast iron skillet. You're going to put oil. I'm using olive oil in your pan to cover the bottom. Okay, then I'm going to put a little bit of butter in there too. Okay, we're going to let that heat up. As that's heating up though, we have our flour here. We're going to dunk our chicken in here. But first I'm going to mix it up. Okay, and we're going to just flour our chicken breasts. Put the oven on, Michelle. Okay. Just coat both sides like that and shake it off. I'm going to leave them right in the pan here. Okay, I'll be back once my pan heats up. Sounds like our pan's getting heated up here, so we can add the chicken. I need a cameraman. Nate, I need a cameraman. I'll pay ya by the hour. Okay. So we're just gonna brown our chicken up. Try to cook it almost all the way through. Okay. I'd say about 5 minutes probably on each side. I had an extra. I got actually 5 pieces, so that's good. Okay, let me go brown this chicken and cook it. Okay, so I'm removing all my chicken. I removed it all. This is the last piece. And I'm putting it over here. Right here. Okay, now I'm going to put in the pan. Leave all those juices. I'm going to put garlic. Like I said, that's 1 clove of garlic, but we like our garlic in 1 shallot. And I'm just going to cook this for 2 minutes. You don't want to overcook your garlic. Okay, after 2 minutes, you're going to add your mushrooms. Now you could add more mushrooms. I only had that many. That many. You could add a little bit more if you want. About 4 or 5. 4 more. Cut up. Okay, so we're going to do this for a couple minutes with our mushrooms. Just to saute them. And I'm going to put a little bit of salt on there. On those mushrooms. Okay. Okay, this is where you would add 1/2 cup of wine if you wanted. If you like to cook with wine, go ahead. I can taste the wine. I think it's because I hate wine so much. So I'm going to put chicken broth instead. A little bit of chicken broth. Just a little bit. I'm going to simmer this for about 5 minutes. Just keep stirring it. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, I went about 3 or 4 minutes. And then, if you have wine though, you want to make sure you cook that wine off. Now I'm going to add the broth. I'm going to add about, I don't know, that's about maybe 1.5 cups. It's going to dissolve a little bit, so I'm going to add maybe, I don't know. What do you think? I should have measured that. Shoot. I'm going to bring this to a boil, and then I'm going to throw my butter that's was rolled in the flour in once it starts to boil, and this will thicken this up, and then we'll put the chicken back in. Okay, then you're going to add the 2 tablespoons of butter with the flour in it. And you're going to melt this. Probably let this simmer for about 5-6 minutes. And this will thicken up. So I'm going to just get this simmer for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to put the chicken back in. Oh, I almost forgot. You can add your parsley too. Add your parsley. Almost forgot the parsley. Okay, I'm going to add my chicken back in. I'm still going to simmer it probably for about I don't know, maybe 3 minutes on each side. Let's simmer this for 3 minutes and I'll see. Just let it simmer. If my stove would cooperate and simmer, there we go. You can do it, stove, you can do it. Okay, so I'm going to flip my chicken over and probably simmer it on this side for 4 minutes. Just let her simmer away. Okay. Okay, I'm going to flip it back. I'm going to shut the oven off, or the stove off. Flip it back. Give it a little stir. We're going to let it sit in the oven on low, just very, very low, just to keep it warm. And I'm going to show you my side dish on a budget. Yeah, when you're on a budget. Okay, got that off. Get that in the oven. Ooh, hot plate in there. Okay. Okay, so when you're on a budget and you're pinching pennies, make a nice side dish. They won't even know. Okay, these are always 99 cents most of the time. You can pick up a pack of this, and we're going to make some butter and herb noodles. Just follow the directions on the package. Okay, now we're going to make a simple, easy, cheap dessert. You're going to need a couple strawberries and a few sprinkles. You can get them at the... if you go to the bulk store, you can get them. You don't have to buy a lot. You can buy a little bit. And you're going to need a bag of white chocolate chips. And then you got to make your little boiler here, like I showed you, with the pan. And then you put the bowl on top. We're going to let that water start to boil. We're going to throw our chocolate chips in there right now. Okay, so get your water getting heated up. For your chocolate chips, I don't think I'm going to need this whole bag. I'm only going to do half. Yeah. Because we have lots of ideas for Valentine's Day, so we will save them. Look, it's starting to melt already. Okay? If it comes too boily, shut your burner off. Let's melt this and then I can show you my easy Valentine dessert. Okay, so that water in there started to boil, so I just removed it, turned the heat off and removed it. And put it back on now, but just you gotta do it. If it starts to boil real hard, you gotta remove it so it doesn't burn. You don't want your chocolate to burn. Okay, are you ready for this? Be careful, because your bowl is hot. You're going to take your strawberry and just pull
_
Don't rip that off. You don't want to do the whole strawberry. Leave a little bit of the red showing for fanciness. Okay? Dip it. Take your sprinkles and sprinkle it on. Okay. It's one. Costco has beautiful strawberries. If you go to Costco, I gotta go heat up my chocolate again. Okay, so get yourself a white nice plate and just arrange your berries on it any way you want. Oh yeah, definitely use the wafer. And not very fancy. Use your leftover sprinkles to decorate the plate. Here we go. Easy, cheap dessert for Valentine's Day, you guys. Okay, let's serve up our dinner. Okay, we're plating this up now. Okay, we have the chicken and we're just going to put the sauce right on top. Isn't that beautiful, you guys? Your husband will think you worked all day in the kitchen to cook him this special meal. Okay. Now let's serve up our noodles. Just putting a little bit of dry parsley on the noodles. There. Okay. Okay, so I would serve it up with Bruce, but him and Nate are gone. He got some free wood, so they're out getting that. Otherwise, I'd set the table. Now, for Valentine's Day, you could put a little candle in the middle of your table. Set your table up with what you have. Get a candle at the Dollar Tree for 99 cents. And you have a thrifty Valentine's dinner. Yes, there you go.
This is my dinner, and the wife wanted me to taste it.
I want to say goodnight to our subscribers. Okay, our camera died, and Bruce couldn't tell you what he thought of the meal, so he'll tell you now. What did you think of the meal?
Come here very often? No, it was very delicious. I give it 2 thumbs up. Whatever that recipe was, she'll have it tagged down below.
No, I showed him in the video.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
that recipe, if you want to make your man happy, you gotta.
And that recipe will go good with rice too. If you don't want to use the noodles, you could do the rice, which is cheap also.
Yes.
But those strawberries.
How much is it for that meal?
Oh, it was cheap. You just even need 2 packs of hamburger. 2 packs of chicken. I got it all in there. Anyways, those strawberries were good too, weren't they?
Yes.
Strawberries
were delicious.
I'm gonna get to the chocolate ones. The brown chocolate.
Yes.
But that was chocolate, but it was white.
Oh.
But for Valentine's Day, I thought you could put like a little sparkle on it with the
white to contrast to make it look like Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought they were absolutely amazing.
They were spectacularly delicious.
Okay, we're going to say goodnight. This vlog is going to be long.
I just want to say thank you for being you, honey. And everybody else.
Good night. We'll see you.
We'll see you on the flip side.